Marhaba Istanbul. This is my Turkish. I'm stopping here. So, hello, we're ATLAN Space, and you should know that $1.4 billion is what illegal fishing is costing West Africa every year. It's up to 2 points of GDP for some countries. But this problem is not specific to West Africa. It's a worldwide problem, costing emerging countries $26 billion. Because those countries are not able to survey the ocean. They're not able to monitor, analyze, and manage what's happening in the ocean. Monitoring the ocean would reduce illegal fishing by up to 50%. We developed an artificial intelligence that makes networks of drones smarter and truly unmanned, performing surveillance missions, identifying and tackling the issue. It's a proprietary technology that is patented, and we're also submitting 2 new patents this year and 5 next year. Our revenue, we sell ATLAN Core, Service, and Cloud to our customers through recruited local partners to whom we sell our technology, and they provide the turnkey solution to the end customer. The total available market is $2.63 billion worldwide, and we're targeting as primary market West Africa, that is estimated to be $60 million. Knowing that the overall surveillance coastal market is $43 billion. Our competitors are satellites that have weather limitation, traditional drones that have limited operational range to up to 90 kilometers, light planes that are expensive and needs human pilots, military that cost tens of millions of dollars, and us. We increased the operational range by 6 times, decreased the price by 3 times, and we don't need any human interaction. We rely on our global, regional, and local partners on our expansion. We have built a pipeline of $3.48 million with 9 different customers in 5 different countries. The team, Yunus Mumen, the co-founder, and myself, are totaling 27 years of experience in, 27 years of experience in multi-complex deals, in multi-million deals. Yunus is having artificial intelligence experience and AP. But ATLAN Space is not only about illegal fishing. It can also be used for border control, deforestation, maritime activity management, mining, and among others. So the $2.63 billion market that we were talking about can be multiplied by 10 or plus. We're seeking $3.4 million to accelerate sales, achieve $10 million by 2020, and execute our intellectual property strategy. Thank you very much. Sorry we didn't include this morning's remark.
That's perfectly fine.
They're valuable to us. We're going to do it this time.
I mean, I passed the stage where I see startups do the same pitch over and over and over again. Even they had the time to fix it. These guys didn't have the time to fix it.
They had to have lunch. I mean, come on. Okay, so can you go back to the competitor slide? So just a general comment as we're getting there. Certainly the colors you got to work on, and there's a lot of content as well. So 1 point per slide, as much as you can, absolutely as much as you can. So do you see a challenge with this? So you talk about I don't know what your product is. We don't know what you're selling. I mean, it's something to do with drones, but we don't. There was no. I didn't see a slide that talked about the product. No. Stay on this one for a second. So the other problem is when you actually make your biggest point on this slide was to talk about your company, and you're the smallest graphic on here, and in the lower right-hand corner.
Okay.
Right. So I see that you're on a chart, but the chart puts you in the most difficult place to see. And you're not. You want to be in the top right, not the bottom.
So maybe inversing efficiency with price, and it will make us.
Well, often if you're looking at this, often you'll see a 4-quadrant, and you want to end up in the upper right.
Okay.
You want
noted.
But you had several really big advantages that really got minimized because they're tiny on the slide. Not only in the lower right, But that should be its own slide. I mean, you should be able to say, okay, here's our competition. Then you put yourself up there. Here's where we are, and this is what we do different, so that those things can be emphasized. But is there a product slide? Because I apologize, I totally missed it.
This we talked about. Sorry, we talked about it here. So this is what we're selling.
I don't know what the product is. I still don't know what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
What am I buying when I pay you money? What do I buy?
So you buy ATLAN Core. It's a module that we install in the UAV, in the drone.
Yeah.
And we give you access to the cloud.
Okay, but those are okay. So when somebody buys a drill, are they buying the drill, or are they buying the ability to make holes, better holes, faster holes? So I don't know what I'm solving with buying the core or the service. What am I actually solving? How does it change the problem? You know, how is the presence of this solution, how does it change the problem that I experience? So what result am I going to buy when I have these resources or assets? So I think the more we can understand that, because that's the value proposition, right? That's really what we want to get at. I don't see a value proposition here.
Okay.
Right? So we want to have that. It's getting loud, and it's the organizers that are loud. This is not good. Okay. So again, if we can, this is the business model, this isn't the product. So we want to, what is our value, because your slide says business model. Yeah. Business model should be how you create revenue.
Yes.
Right? Who pays you, and we know it's the fishing industry, but so who in the fishing industry is your customer? Is it the fishery companies? Is it the governments?
It's mainly the governments.
Okay.
We're working with NGOs
that
provide funds for the governments.
So we don't have this information. So, so do you have any revenue currently?
No.
Okay. And so what's your path to revenue?
So we tested, the solution is ready. We started commercializing it.
Yeah.
It's a sales life cycle of 12 to 18 months.
Yeah.
We started discussions with the customer a long time ago, and now we're going on demos of the solutions, because such solutions needs time to be sold. Customer needs to see it working on his premise, and then decides whether to buy it or not.
What was your impetus to create the solution? So you must have had some early feedback that caused you to build the solution you did. So we don't know that story. So we had interviews, and whether they're pre-sales or not, ideally that would be great, but it doesn't sound like that in this case. But I think your problem statement up front was, I think it was strong. There were too many numbers.
Okay.
There should be one or two numbers at the most. But let us focus on, you might think of it like a dead seagull. If we can project on the screen that significant problem that is dramatic, and that we go, my gosh, we have to solve that, then how do you solve it? And what is your, very simply, what's the value proposition of your product? And then from there, how do you create revenue, and how do you create growth and so on? So I think you have the ingredients here. It's just about how do you reorganize them, give them a little bit of a diet. Yeah, you have nice graphics, actually. Again, the colors need.
Yeah, he told me that it was very amateur. I mean,
there's some clip art, but there's, it's all right.
I didn't make my presentation for almost
there's no
7
excuses.
years.
That's okay.
People were making presentations for me, and and now me and my friend were making presentation, and he said, no.
You're among friends.
It's very bad.
Windows 2000.
Seriously, you are among friends. You don't have to.
Yeah,
it's fine. We're just giving you feedback. Our hope is that when you leave here, you grow like mad, and all we're trying to do is give you the tools. We get paid the same either way, and I have to say it's nothing. So the only reason we're here is for you. That's it.
I mean,
yeah. So.
And we're really thanking you for all the feedback and advice you're providing.
Well, but that wasn't,
it's really sincere. It's not just.
Yeah, but that wasn't my point.
Okay.
We want, take what you think makes sense, throw out what you don't.
Okay.
You won't hurt our feelings. It's okay.
Yeah.
So.
It's like some of the things like there are too many numbers. Like
but too few numbers.
I know. Like most of the stuff that we talked, and it's a big business, infrastructure business. Selling to the governments is hard. You got lots of patents, which is good, but you need to give the best use case for this, so everybody feels excited as much as we do, because we spent like 10 minutes with you trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
Good. Thank you
Job.
so much. One more. Yes, there's a dying question. Are you a customer or
I'm
no?
in the fishing business.
Excellent.
Perfect. Nice.
That's why I would like to tell something to him.
Okay. Good. We like it.
I listen everything, but to be honest, I work with the different vessels in all over the world, in Iceland, Norway, West Africa, but I really didn't get how your tracking system is working and what is the benefit about it.
Good question, which you will meet her afterwards to discuss.
Value
better.
proposition.
Yes. But possible
Thank you.
client, that is perfect.
Thanks
What
for
else can you
sharing
do?
that.
All right. Last.